Greetings, bats and ghouls and creepers. Welcome to Vamp Daddy's Spooky Goth Adventures. I am Ian, aka Vamp Daddy. Welcome. So, this week, after a long hiatus, I've been spending my time doing, DJing. I think I've mentioned that here before on the channel. And so I haven't really put out any new videos because not a lot had been open during the pandemic, and now things are opening up again. Figured time to start making some more videos. So this episode, if you'll join me, I'm going to be doing a music video reaction. I've been normally doing the reaction videos on Obscura Undead, but I thought it might be kind of like a nice way to ease back in on my own channel. And the video that I'm going to be reacting to is for a band that I have interviewed on Obscura Undead. So I thought, why not split it up a little bit and do the reaction on my channel? I do have other videos coming out soon. I'm going to be doing some tours around Ybor City, some of the spooky side of it, a oddity shop, some of the stores, kind of getting things prepped up for Absolution Fest, which is a big music festival. If you've seen my video from 2 years ago now, that video, it's a new festival here in Tampa. And this year they have a decent lineup coming in. I'll share more of that later. But right now we are going to talk about Ashes Fallen. And this video that has come out on May 25th. So it's not been a month. It's just been a couple weeks. I want to jump on this before it gets too late to talk about it. I don't want to leave it hanging too long. But this video is a tribute to Vampira. The goth. Well, she really wasn't goth per se, but she did set a mold for what a lot of goth girls or goth women or female presenting individuals might aspire to within the community. The long black hair, the corseted waist, the tight, long flowing dress, and Vampira herself, the brief history on that, was a 50s horror hostess, late night hostess, based out of California. She kind of helped pioneer that viewing genre, which was very popular. And you can still find a few horror hosts left throughout the country. I think there's like Svengoolie, and if I'm missing, if there's others out there that I'm not mentioning, I do apologize because I'm not up on my horror hosts like I should be. She was knocked off as far as her image goes by Elvira, that was taken to court. The character of Vampira was based off of Charles Addams' character Morticia from the Addams Family. And she's just a really cool caricature that the model slash actress Maila Nurmi had done back in the 50s. And it was a really cool thing that was on local California TV in the LA area. And it got national attention. And I know she was in some I think she was in Time or Newsweek and, back in the 50s. And then she just kind of faded into obscurity. And a lot of that has to do with how Hollywood and how the entertainment industry treated her. And of course, like I said, it got worse when she went and sued Elvira for ripping off her look and shtick as a horror hostess. I believe that court case was not successful for her, but that's who the character is. So if you weren't familiar with Vampira, that's who Vampira is, and it's a very tragic figure. And she has a place within, like I said, the goth subculture, because a lot of femme-presenting people have used her image to make their own looks. So let's see. Now, Ashes Fallen, like I said, I did an interview with them. They are a California-based band. They are up in Northern California, I'm pretty sure, that area. Trying to do my geography in my head. It is composed of 3 people. That is James and Michelle Perry and their friend Jason Shaw. James and Jason play guitar. Michelle does synth and backing vocals. And this was a song that was written by Michelle and James because I just really love the character of Vampira. What else can I say about Ashes Fallen? They are a goth rock band. I discovered them for myself after James had reached out to me at the beginning of the pandemic and said, "Hey, you're doing these live streams. Would you consider playing our music?" And they had at that point just a couple songs out. and the track he sent to me, I really, really liked. If you see my other videos, you know, like it kind of falls into that whole 90s, 80s goth rock vibe. And I thought it would be perfect, you know, to play on the streams. And it did very well with audiences that were listening. Everybody seemed to like really dig it and get down with it. So, yeah, they came out with a full length album that just hit. The full length album is called A Fleeting Melody of a Fading Dream. I have listened to the album. The tracks on it that I had played last year, one is Thy Will Be Done. That's on this new album. The other song that they had released as a single after that was We Belong Nowhere. That's also on the album. There's several really, really cool tracks, and I have listened to Vampira, the Ballad of Maila, on the album previously before like watching this video. So that's my full disclosure about my involvement with Ashes Fallen. I do like their music. I have seen bits and pieces of what the video is. I haven't seen the full video put together. So I'm hoping for something fun and good. The only way I'll describe the sound going into this, it is goth rock, but it also has very strong elements of, I want to say like kind of like surf punk rock. So which really kind of fits for like Mila or Vampira being from Southern California. It kind of has that retro 60s vibe to it, that surf vibe mixed in with goth rock. And that's the best that I can say about the song. And I liked it. It's fun. So let's see what they did with this and check it out. Ooh. So some of that. Oh, wow. I've seen a lot of these photos, but some of them I haven't seen. So good digging around. I always love those sunglasses. The bat ones. Aww. Oh. What a character. That waistline too. Jeez. That hourglass figure. The umbrella. Perfect. Wow. See, I already kind of know the lyrics a little. It's a good catchy beat to it. See, some of this you can tell is already like from Ed Wood. Well, Ed Wood movies. So Plan 9 from Outer Space. Don't recall, like she had no speaking lines in that. She was just a zombie ghoul. Vampira. It's catchy. Oh wow. Okay. All right. So I was a little bit hesitant going into this because when I first saw the clips, like I hadn't watched it, but when I saw the clips of it, I was like, all right, so it's just gonna be photos of Mila, like, you know, interspersed with, you know, the band playing, and that is what it is. But they were able to take those photos and weave a good story with it, and you know, the kind of tragic life that Mila Nurmi had, um, with a fun beat. So, you know, like it seemed like when they were showing more of the footage of her younger as Vampira, that's when the more upbeat parts played. And then, you know, like when they were talking about like, oh Mila, you know, Vampira, and the chorus, um, like totally, like you could see the change in the tone. Like they were showing the photos of her older, that kind of sad look on her face because she, like I said, she had a tragic life, and you know, like Hollywood screwed her over bad, more than the justice that she deserved for what she did for entertainment, and culturally, you know, the impact that she had. So, thank you, Ash Has Fallen, for that wonderful tribute and that really fun video. It was edited very nicely. You know, they were able to interweave like the classic footage with them in black and white, adding the grainy effects to it and everything, like kind of like put them into the scene to sing their ballad to, you know, Vampira Mila Nurmi. So that was it. I hope you enjoyed this video reaction to the song, to the video, and I hope I was entertaining enough for the, you know, 12 minutes that you've been watching me so far. My name is Ian, aka Vamp Daddy. This is my channel, Vamp Daddy's Spooky Goth Adventures, and I will ask you to go ahead and give the video a thumbs up. And I love getting comments. I love hearing what people have to say back about it. Um, you know, just don't be an asshole. That's about it. Keep it positive, and please subscribe, like all that other good jazz. As always, keep it spooky, and until next time, I shall remain.